Hello everybody, this is Gareth Coon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar or give me a thumbs up if you like the content, or hit that bell to get notifications, or alternatively you can look me up at my website, which is www.garethcahoon.co.uk. This is 76 reasons why I love and support Israel uh, from Judeo-Christian standpoint, and these 76 reasons are actually put up by a Jewish lady who lives in Israel, and I think it's excellent content, so I just want to continue with uh, number 33. The pill cam was invented in Israel, founded by Dr. Gavero Miron in 1998. Eucharim-based given imagery revolutionized the world of gastrointestinal diagnosis by developing a miniature cam in a pill called the pill cam to visualize and detect disorders of the GI tract. The pill cam is now the gold standard for intestinal visualization and is sold in more than 60 countries around the world. 34. The world's leading collision prevention and driverless car technology, Mobileye, was invented and created in Israel. 35. The game Rubik's Cube was invented in Israel. The game Mastermind was invented in Israel. 6 of the 15 justices in Israel's court are women. 38. Until recently, the president of Israel's Supreme Court was a woman, Esther Hayut. The US has never had a woman serve as Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. 39. Khalid Kaboub, an Israeli Arab citizen. Now listen to this. An Israeli Arab citizen became the first Muslim Israeli Arab to serve on the High Court. Previously, he served as vice president of the Tel Aviv District Court. Now, uh, how does that line up with um, the Jews being targeting the Palestinians whenever there's an actual Jew sitting on the High Court of Israel? There are 35 women serving today in Israel's parliament, the Knesset, the highest number in modern history of the country. 41. 10 Arab Israeli citizens currently serve as members of the Knesset, Israel's national parliament, and overall 100 Israeli Arabs have served in the Knesset throughout the nation's modern history. 42. Mansour Abbas, an Israeli Arab Muslim politician who leads an Arab political party called Ra'am, in 2021 became the first leader of an Arab party to join an Israeli coalition government. He says he is a proud Israeli and has pushed back against critics by rejecting the notion that Israel is a country practicing apartheid. If you wanted to know what real apartheid was, you needed to go to South Africa, where the black people weren't allowed on buses, trains, or even to drive on the highways. No such apartheid is happening in Israel, because Muslims have the right to drive, to, to, to teach, to be on the court, to have any job that they so wish, as they are legal citizens of Israel. So all you anti-Semites out there, listen to that one. Raleb Majadel, an Israeli Arab politician who used to serve in the Labour Party in 2007, became the first Arab Muslim ever to be appointed as an Israeli cabinet minister. He first served as minister without portfolio. Later, he served as Israel's Minister of Science, Culture and Sport. This represented a dramatic breakthrough in Israeli Arabs serving in the government. 44. In 2023, 3 million tourists visited Israel, up 12.5% over 2022, while below the pre-COVID high of 4.5 million. It is a dramatic increase from the previous year, even accounting for tourism screeching to a halt after Hamas invaded on October 7th. 45, approximately 50% of all tourists to Israel are Christians. 46, of the 7,000 languages in the world, Hebrew is the only dead language in history ever to be revived from effective extinction. 47, today there are over 10 million Hebrew speakers in the world today. Most of them reside in Israel. 48, the population of Israel today is more than 10 times larger than it was in 1948. 9,975 million compared to only 805,000 back then. Some 7.28 million Jews are citizens of Israel today, 73% of the population. Some 2,095 million Arabs are citizens of Israel today, 21% of the population. Another 5% of Israelis identify as an ethnic group other than Jews or Arabs. About 31% of Israel's entire population are immigrants, while the rest are Sabras born here in the land. 52, remarkably, 74,000 new immigrants came to Israel to become citizens in 2023, despite the October 7th war, representing an increase over 2022. 53, the international legal legitimacy for the modern state of Israel comes from UN Resolution 181, which is more commonly known as the Partition Plan. The resolution was approved on November 29th, 1947, with 33 votes in favour, 13 against, 10 abstentions, and 1 absent. There are the countries who voted for the resolution and thus for the creation of the State of Israel: Australia, Belgium, Bolivia, Brazil, Belarusian, SSR, Canada, Costa Rica, Czechoslovakia, Denmark, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, France, Guatemala, Haiti, Iceland, Liberia, Luxembourg, Netherlands, New Zealand, Nicaragua, Norway, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Philippines, Poland, Sweden, Ukrainian SSR, Union of the South African USA, and the USSR, Uruguay, and Venezuela. 54, on March 26, 1979, Israel signed an historic peace treaty with Egypt following intense negotiations at Camp David in September 1978. 55, on October 26, 1994, Israel signed an historic peace treaty with the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. On September 13, 1983, Israel tried to make peace with the Palestinian people, signing an interim peace agreement with the Palestinians known as the Oslo I. On September 20, 1995, Israel went even further in trying to make peace with the Palestinian people, signing the second interim peace agreement with the Palestinians known as Oslo II. On September 15, 2020, Israel signed the Abraham Accords, an historic peace and normalization agreement with the United Arab Emirates. On September 15, 2020, Israel also signed the Abraham Accords with the Kingdom of Bahrain. On October 23, 2020, Israel and Sudan announced a dramatic and historic peace and normalization agreement. 61, on December 10, 2020, Israel and the Kingdom of Morocco announced a dramatic and historic peace and normalization agreement. 62, Israel and Saudi Arabia are growing increasingly close, and leaders of both countries have expressed a desire to forge a historic peace and normalization agreement with help from the United States. Come back for part 4 of 76 reasons why we should love and support Israel from a Jewish perspective. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.